archery tournament. Here the archers go to collect their arrows from the third round. The archers shooting at targets that are some 30 meters away. That's what the placards at the base there are. This will be the first practice shot, so everybody will be shooting at once. So these are the practice shots. Well, the first practice round is pretty good. Using the binoculars, I can really get a decent view out there. I don't know if you can shoot through the binoculars or not, but I'd love to do that. Good, 6, 7. So the rows are in orange. Okay. 6, 7, and 8, all pretty good sprays. 3 whistles, please retrieve your arrows. Now they work in groups of 4. 1 keeps the score. Obviously he cannot be the one who's firing. You draw your own arrows out. I suppose some people have different rules about that. These kids are working together here. At 18 meters, that's the youth bow. And then down here we have everybody. So they're pulling their arrows now from the targets and taking a score if they want one or not. These are the practice rounds. So here we go, second round of practice. You're going to see some archers here, hopefully. Various archers in their form. So to be efficient, they all shoot at one general time, which allows them to be able to shoot and retrieve all together, and that's much more efficient. I like the concentration and the physical erectness, if you will, required to stabilize the body is nice. And now the second practice round has ended and they're returning with their arrows. So here we go, scoring rounds. All 4. I'm shooting through my binoculars here, which is pretty fantastic. It's a lot of fun being able to use the binoculars as a telephoto here. This is my Android phone shooting through my Nikon. See if I can focus it even a little better. Whoopsie. These are the Nikon Monarchs right here. So these gentlemen are all negotiating their scores. And there's also one of the officials down there. This is the regular telephoto on the phone. It's about as close as I can get. So I just overheard that this is the first official tournament here. So that's pretty exciting. And, you know, one thing I suddenly noticed, I don't think anybody's wearing a mask. So I've learned from Joe here, one of the organizers, that this is the first ever San Francisco City sanctioned archery event in Golden Gate Park, which is nice. And in fact, he was involved in helping with the archery range at Marin Rod and Gun. So he's familiar with people I know out at our club. This is the second round of officially scored shots. This fellow in the red stripes has a great posture. Ooh, great shot there. They're getting much better now. Fantastic over here. In the glasses with the dual colored brown and white. This fellow here is doing very well. Really nice. That's the guy right there.
The one before that was way high. Yeah, but like when it started breaking through,
The kids using their binoculars to check their scores. Smart. I tried to use my binoculars to get some shots today, which was kind of hilarious, but fun. That's a trip, dude. Crazily, this is working, guys. Indicating signal that the archer should go to the line. I like that little rhythmic shift, as if you could see it. You can't really see it, but it's a lot of fun here. Let's see if we can. I like how Anthony just grabs his and goes for it. Stands for him, sets his eye, fires. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's the signal for them to go down and pick them up. And thus endeth that round. At the first ever archery tournament run by the city of San Francisco in Golden Gate Park. And collegially, the competitors go down to collect their scores. Some with a referee there to ensure an accurate discussion. Others helping each other, taking pictures of their spreads, I'm sure, now that we have cameras and phones.
Olympic recurve.
What does that mean? What does that
So
represent?
Olympic recurve is your standard Olympic round where they have a full stabilizer and sight.
So that's these guys down here, right?
Yep.
And the distance is something like 70?
Distance is 70 meters, which is 229 feet. Compound shooting at 50 meters, which is 168 feet, I believe.
Gotcha. And these are at 30, which is near 100, right, basically?
30, yeah.
Need a better zoom. So the archers are at their third round now. This is the largest tournament in the city. First ever. They have a camp that they run all summer long, and they've done that for many years apparently. And students can study through their schools or through the city archery here. And they run the camps for several years. But this tournament is the first tournament. Now the camps will have within them, I'm sure, their own events like this. But this is general attendance public archery tournament at Golden Gate Park. In San Francisco, California. Compound bows. Olympic compound bows with stabilizers. Oh, that's pretty crazy. I wonder if that's for tag. They have games you can play. Tag with archery. I don't know. But here's some targets. And items for the archers.